my core value of my leadership style is understanding, is mutual understanding. And I got this value from getting through a leadership process. At my generation in school, there are a few templates for a student to be a leader. That is, having good grades and behaving as a good girl or boy for teachers. And these templates fit me very well. I was that kind of good girl, and I have been the class leader and model students several times during my age in school. I had the privilege to act as a teacher and threaten my fellow students, like, oh, Amy is passing the notes. Team A got to lose 5 points. I got this kind of leadership style called bureaucratic leadership style, and I spoke not for myself, but for the teachers. And then when I go to the junior high and high school, I was voted as the vice president of the student union. And in the university, I also represent my uni to attend the US conference. My rules of being a leader was so successful that I even created my own student club. And I thought gathering a group of people and speaking out for them and leading them is so natural for me, and it's become my new identity. And this time, I was flying, I was so free as a bird and thinking that, well, I like to be a leader and I enjoy the freedom and I speak for the future and the mutual identity together. And this is the innovative leadership style. And then later, when I entered the workforce, I finally got a job as a project manager. It was a job as a dream come true that, well, I can use my leadership to make money and I can lead the people to great success. And as you probably know, expectation of a first job is far beyond reality. It is a fantasy. So as new graduates who majored in sociology and entering the semiconductor industry, I was literally illiterate. So basically, I know nothing during the meeting, and when I scroll down the Wikipedia for the new term, I still know nothing. And I suffered for quite a bit. I feel a lot of loss in my leadership. Thankfully, I find my way to ask for help. That is, to use my identity as a female and youngest colleague in the company. I can ask any dumb question and get the answer because I'm polite and I'm being cute. So being cute, being extremely polite and humble, it started to become my surviving tips. I use this tip to learn as much as possible, but what I found is I lost my sense of direction and I lost the sense of leadership. I couldn't feel my wings of confidence, and it was a time I feel very depressed. Finally, when I got enough knowledge in the industry, I got a chance to lead a new project. It was a new page for me, I thought. I can finally spread my wings this time and show them who I am as a leader. So I act and I tried to speak like a leader, and I wanted to bring my leadership back. At first, things got pretty well and pretty smoothly as the project isn't so complex. And after the project getting more complex, more people getting involved, I was struggle and I lose my directions, and I was buried by my anxiety. I couldn't feel how to deal with it, and I couldn't see what can come up from this situation. None of my previous experience can help me. I have no bureaucratic power to tell the team to follow me, and I have no innovative knowledge that's about the engineering field. And that time, one day, a situation as such, I found out I missed a critical action and I should manage. But I couldn't manage it, so the project got delayed. It was the last straw that broke my confidence of my leadership. I didn't know who I was, and I didn't know how to lead a project team. And at the time, when I break down into tears, my supervisor gave me an unforgettable message. He says, as a project manager, you got the power in information inequity. You have much more information than anyone in your team. So you have to use this as a weapon to tear down the barrier and build and execute your plan. As a result, I finally got my confidence back gradually. And I used this weapon to say and to build a connection with my team. I use my compassion and use the communication to tell them that I care about them. And I share my information to exchange their knowledge to support my project. To conclude, being a leader is not about choosing a style, not bureaucratic, not innovative, but it is about to reviewing what you have, what your strength is, and use these strengths to build communication and convince the others. Understanding and sending the mutual compassion and understanding is my value of leadership. And that was also how I brought my leadership back. Thank you.